Brew caught you.
Oh.
Brew caught you so well that you guys immediately went into like a ballroom dance session, and he like candlesticked you, and then set you back down.
What?
That was awesome.
Could somebody else read this note and actually make sense of it before we try to rip open the elf's stomach?
Here, I'll
try
read
to read
it.
it. I'm gonna try to read it. I can't read it.
Moose stares at the
I'm gonna
note.
try to read
He's
it.
like, "What are these symbols? They make no sense.
I only read in runes. Not letters.
This is not."
Okay, I'm gonna try and read it. I read it.
All right. So Ice reads it. He can make a little more. He can make a little more understanding of it. He.
I rolled a 22.
He
though.
reads it. He reads
Oh,
it.
no,
He looks
that's
over
right.
it. He even flips it to the back. He gets the same message, on the front that this elf didn't conform to our, our new order. So he must die. He must be punished. And then the crude drawing of the elf with the key inside his belly. And then he flips it over to the back, and it's a more detailed instruction. And it's a PS note. It's like, sorry, the new guy has really shitty handwriting. This one's written better. It says, just cut the fucker open, get the key, and you can unlock all your cuffs.
You bastard! I was about to do that. Why'd you stop me?
We already
The cups
did that.
are already open.
We already did that. The cups are open.
We don't need to kill this poor elf.
Oh.
Wait, isn't this the key to the door?
Okay.
No, he said key to our cups is what it says.
Damn.
I'm just gonna toss the note on the floor. See, it's useless now.
Okay.
We already completed the objective.
So the
Wait a
elf,
minute.
the
How
elf
would we
started.
have cut the open if we're tied to the wall?
I would have been the one to have to do it because I can use telekinesis.
Okay.
Elves
So,
aren't smart.
so
Definitely not an elf.
yeah. So the elves, the elf on the ground is freaking out. He's flailing around and shit, and you guys are all just staring around, looking at him.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna try to calm him.
I'm going to pick up the knife and pocket it and put it away.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
try
let you do
and
that.
calm him with.
I'm
Just,
going
like,
to
calm
poke
him
him
down.
and get dead.
You're gonna try to calm him down. Give me communication.
I'll be helping him do that as well.
Okay. So you guys are, the two. Surprising enough, the Viking is like, little man, I know how you feel. It's okay to be scared. Ice kind of leans in. Ice kind of leans in with her feminine voice. She's real calming, petting his head and shit. Brute mumbles something that no one understands, but somehow the elf just just shakes his head like he's understanding. Like, that's deep, man. That's real deep.
And I'm gonna poke the elf again.
Okay, so this elf is laying there. He's chained in, like it's fucking anchor bolts, like around each, like his wrist and ankles. Like you can't pull that out. He's got a ball gag around his mouth, though.
I'm gonna take it off.
All right.
That would be next to make sure we don't.
I'm
Hurt him
trying
or
to
anything
give
with
me.
the
I can't tell if it's intelligence or dex.
It's probably just Dex.
Give me a dex.
We're just taking it off.
Yeah, give me a dex.
Yeah.
You-
It
you-
really is not that hard to take off.
Okay.
So
A
a 15 works perfectly fine.
No, I'm having fun with it because Brew got a really better roll than you, like a high better roll. So you're trying to take it off. You're moving his head all around and trying to find the little fucking strap. And Brute comes over there and finds a button again and just presses it.
Oh my god.
And it just falls off. And Brute's like, you've never used one of these, have you?
Oh,
Oh god.
I don't use the ones with buttons.
I'm just gonna turn to Victoria and go, do you butt?
Okay. So
You butt.
So the elf You get the ball gag off the elf. The elf's like is breathing real hard. He has actual facial features. He doesn't have like the creepy like chibi cat smiley face thing going on. All right, so we're losing Moose for the night.
I'm just gonna pass out and sleep.
So a brick falls from the ceiling and smacks Moose upside the head, and that's it. Or we can take a vote if we want to end it for here tonight and continue it tomorrow.
I won't be able to continue it.
I can't do it tomorrow either because it's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Okay,
Christmas
All right.
Eve, yeah.
All right, fuck it. We'll
Christmas Eve and Christmas.
We'll keep going. All right. So
I gotta go.
as soon as soon as
who was that? Who had to go?
Moose,
Me.
the Viking.
Oh, okay.
So Moose is Moose all of a sudden gets smacked upside the head with a brick, and he passes out, and everybody tries to wake him up, and no one can wake him up. So you guys just say fuck it and leave him laying there. Moose takes a nice nap, dreams of Valhalla. So
I'm a deep sleeper.
And battle axes.
He suddenly puffs into smoke as he disconnects from the server.
yeah.
Poof!
Okay.
Thor rescues him.
All right. So you ungag the elf, and the elf is
Bye.
Yeah, bye. So the elf is breathing hard because he's
disconnected from
he
your
was
channel.
struggling. He was struggling with his restraints, and he was he was freaking out. So he's like, "Oh, thank God! I thought you guys were going to cut me open."
I'm going to poke the elf again.
The elf bites your finger and says, "Stop fucking poking me!"
Does that tear a hole in my glove?
No.
No. Oh man.
I have no communication skills, remember this.
Okay. So he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with your friend?"
Huh?
I'm no good with people.
Same.
Not an elf.
He just mumbles under his
That's
breath, fucking non-elves.
Definitely not an elf.
Okay. So Bert uses an intelligent. Really? So I don't know what the intelligence was for.
Brood is intimately thinking of something, but he can't quite remember what he's thinking about.
Bert decides that he's there's something else he needs to think about, so he's like staring up at the ceiling, like thinking, but it just looks like he's blank. Like all I can think of is like chirping crickets, and he's just sitting there intensely staring.
Alright, I'm using my communication. I'm talking with the elf, wondering what the fuck's going on. I was wrapping presents with all the other elves, listening to dubstep, then they give me a cookie, and that was really strong shit. I don't know what the fuck they put in that, but then they hit me upside the head like a bunch of dicks.
It's like, yeah, they're all crazy here. Just bad stuff that started happening. I mean, you guys got a distress signal, so I'm guessing that's why you're here.
They were
Yep.
making swords and weapons
Oh god.
and bad.
Okay, we'll get to that. But you guys got a restriction, though, right? That's why you're here, right? Yes, right?
That's why all those things were oddly shaped in those boxes.
Yeah, death things.
Are you guys listening to me?
What? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, Elf was talking.
God, terrible rescue team.
Better than none.
He's
Okay.
got a point.
The elf.
Brute tries to look into the future.
Bert, I don't know what you're doing here. Bert's like looking around the room, like he's touching the corners and like shifting across the wall. He's just pressing bricks all over the fucking place. He's like he just fiddling around in the room, like 1 minute he's staring off in the direction, the next minute he's like face against the wall, like just sliding across there, like
He finds a way out.
he's trying to find a way out, but he's like fiddling on the wall and shit, and he's like knocking on the wall, and we're gonna leave him to do that.
I'm gonna walk away from the elf and help Brute, because this elf is annoying me.
So both of you end up like just shuffling on the wall next to each other. So Ice is knelt down next to the elf.
I'm talking with
the
Using
elf.
her womenly wiles.
And you guys are just like
I'm a DJ.
You guys are synchronized, like shuffling against the wall. You're like one leg, one arm, one leg, one arm.
Hold on a second. Turn my speakers around, put it on external, and then turn the sound up. So now they're dancing to the music.
We need some music.
All right.
Yeah.
So the elf is continually shaking his head and just getting pissed off. He's like, I think
No,
I'd
it's alright.
rather
Don't
be
worry
dead.
about them.
I was like, I think I'd rather
We
be
got
dead.
this.
Will
We
you
can
just
talk.
stab me? Just fucking cut the key out of my stomach. Do something other than fucking make me shuffle around. Roland over here is just like he's like decided to take a nap on the ground. He's just like, what do you guys? He's like, you guys are weird.
When you figure out how to get out of here, let me know.
Yeah, Roland's just taking.
I'm
a nap.
just sitting there. All right, elf guy. What's your name?
The name's Jingle Bellington.
Jingle Bellington. All right, just ignore these guys. They're doing their thing, while we figure out what's going on. So, exactly what happened?
You didn't hear my distress signals? I put it all in the distress signals.
It was just a signal. It didn't say anything except dress. Come help. That was it.
Exactly. We're in distress and we need help.
And we showed up. And then we got thrown in a dungeon by a bunch of smiling elves.
Oh God.
Still not no.
Not the smiling elves. No, not again. The elf goes into a panic attack again, and he's losing it. Give me a communication to see if you can calm him down. Okay. You slap him across the face, and you go, get a hold of yourself. The elf calms down. She's like, you're being meaner than you were earlier, but okay. He's like, it was so bad up here. All the elves were dying. Just Santa couldn't take it. I don't know, but we just the elves. I guess we've been living for so long. It just everybody was reaching that time. Santa was losing his helpers, and we weren't meeting quotas, and I'm from a younger generation. I guess that's why it didn't affect me, but just. All of a sudden, at least half of us just started, just passing away, and then we didn't see Santa. We didn't see Santa for a bit, for a good 2 weeks or so. Production got real low, and then all of a sudden we just started seeing our friends and family coming back, and they all had that disturbing, smiling face. And we didn't know what happened. And Santa, he kept his room locked, and we haven't seen him for a couple of months, and it's just and he starts freaking out again, and he starts.
It's alright. It's alright. We got this.
He starts going crazy.
Santa going crazy.
He's like freaking out, and he's trying to pull his restraints off and shit again.
It's alright. It's alright. We got this.
Roll me another communication. There we go. You calm him. You try to talk to him. You play him a little bit of like softer music, like some ballroom dancing music, and then it makes the guys shuffling on the wall.
Yeah, I've got some random classical music on my playlist for reasons.
Brute turns his head from the wall while shuffling, and he's like, he just mumbles something, and the elf is just like. Oh man, that man has a way with words.
I'm gonna look for a way out again.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
oh yeah, Here, let's see if we can help out with these chains here.
You're still looking for a way out, and you accidentally get your hand stuck in one of the holes.
Okay, there we go. That's an intelligence roll to figure out how to get him out of his